is Yasmin Sawa. I'm a teacher and a school leader. In my career, I've come across two types of teachers: good teachers and great teachers. There are, of course, bad teachers out there, but thankfully, no one I've ever worked with falls into that category. So, who can become an effective teacher? Are great teachers born or made? Although majority of skills needed to succeed in this profession can be developed with experience, teaching, like any vocation, requires some degree of natural aptitude or predisposition. Not everyone can be a good teacher, but every good teacher can be a great teacher. What do we mean by calling a teacher great? If we were to ask students or teachers themselves, they are likely to come up with a very similar list. Number one, knowledge. Great teachers have to be knowledgeable. It is vital that they are proficient with the subject content and are able to determine the optimal pathway towards the mastery of the subject for their students. Teachers with greater subject knowledge teach beyond the constraints of the textbooks and strive to make the content more relevant. They present the content in such a way that students find it easier to interact with the material. They make links with other topics of the curriculum, helping to connect the dots. The more connections are made, the deeper level of conceptual understanding is achieved. Number two, communication skills. Great teachers have to be excellent communicators. They know their students, both individually and as a group, and adapt their teaching according to their students' learning and communication needs. They're also observant and attentive listeners who are tuned to verbal and non-verbal reactions, establishing an effective two-way communication process. Communication is also crucial for building a long-term productive relationship. When thinking about their favorite teachers, relationships is what most people will remember, even after many years have passed. We tend to remember how people make us feel more so than their exact words or actions. This is why strong relationships make strong motivators for learning. Number three, passion for their subject. The more passionate teachers are about teaching, the more likely their students will be passionate about their learning. Enthusiastic teachers also tend to be more knowledgeable. They make use of their own passion for the subject to ignite the students' natural curiosity. When teachers take pride in their students' accomplishments, the goal is not simply to deliver the material, but to see students work hard and reach their potential, successfully acquiring new knowledge and skills. Number four, reflective practice. Every aspiring teacher learns about the power of reflection in order to succeed in the teaching profession. Reflective practice is the process by which all professionals develop expertise. But true reflection is much more than analysis of our actions. True reflection is a very deep personal evaluation of the teacher's professional lives and is a key component of their professional growth. It ensures we are asking the all-important questions such as what worked, what didn't, what would I do differently next time? Number five, respect. Great teachers are fair and impartial. Fairness and objectivity mean treating students with respect and being considerate of their circumstances. Teachers who take interest in students' lives outside of the classroom create a stronger rapport, which is essential to establishing a productive educational dialogue. If students are expected to achieve, it works as a self-fulfilling prophecy. Great teachers have high expectations of their students, but at the same time create an atmosphere of safety, mutual respect, and support. Respectful and caring relationships help students to take risks associated with learning without the fear of feeling inadequate and jeopardizing their confidence and self-image. Number six, innovator mindset. Great teachers are innovators. We have all been in a situation where traditional or previously used approaches either do not work at all or do not produce the intended outcomes. Thinking like an innovator allows teachers to create new learning opportunities that would allow their students to thrive. Number seven, my favorite, resilience. Great teachers have to be resilient. Dealing with the demands of the role while finding time and energy to be empathetic and supportive to each individual student is hard enough. In addition to that, everyone's life is full of its own ups and downs. Everyone at some point in their lives encounters difficult times that makes it harder to remain calm, stable, and resourceful. Resilience is what helps great teachers to recover, move forward, and remain great. Number 8, lifelong learning. Great teachers are passionate lifelong learners. They're open to new ideas and recognize their limitations. They embrace technology and use it creatively. They get inspiration from others and are generous in sharing their own expertise. They don't have the need to pretend to know everything and to never make mistakes. They learn with students as well as from students. Number 9, being authentic and true to oneself. Most of you will be familiar with the popular concept of two seemingly incompatible extremes that are defined as sage on the stage and guide on the side. In this model, sage, being a thing of the past, is associated with dull lectures and direct instruction, whereas guide is associated with progressive and creative 21st century teaching. Great teachers set their own stage for learning and do so in such a way that this dichotomy becomes simply irrelevant. They know when to assume each role and do so as they feel appropriate without wearing it as a badge of honor or claiming it to be something they're not. Teachers are a lot of things, including but not limited to being a sage and a guide. Most importantly, whether they're on the stage or on the side, great teachers will always have the students' backs. I truly admire and appreciate all the amazing work our great teachers do. If you're a teacher or a parent or a student, we would love to hear about your experiences.